For example, Clarence Thomas, I remember I interviewed Dershowitz, right, who used to work for a Supreme Court justice.
Sure.
And he used to tell me how, like, some corporation would send a fruit basket to the Supreme Court justice, and he said, throw that away, send it back. Like, they're not going to say that they're influencing my vote with a fruit basket or anything else. Send it back with a fruit basket. Clarence Thomas did not send anything back.
You know what?
He was taking private jet flights on mega yachts.
Yeah.
His grandkids' tuition was being paid off by his billionaire friend, and yet nothing, not even a slap on the wrist.
No. Do you know Clarence Thomas is actually a DEI hire? He was put in there by the Bush administration after Clarence Thomas died. After Thurgood Marshall died.
Thurgood Marshall, yeah.
So Thurgood Marshall was off the court. So they went, where can I find a nigga who will do, because there weren't that many conservative black people back then.
Right, they needed to find a Republican black judge.
And he was it. I think he was in charge of the Fed. I don't think he was even a judge. I think he was a lawyer, but
he wasn't a judge?
I think, don't misquote me, but I'll say this. He was so unremarkable that for decades he said...
Yes, before being appointed Supreme Court, he was a judge on the U.S. Court of Appeals in the Columbia Circuit.
Right, and so he was an unremarkable judge.
Okay.
But MAGA loves unremarkable people. MAGA picks black men the same way white dudes pick dogs. They want obedient dogs. They want dogs that do what they want. Name me a remarkable black man they pick. Is Tim Scott remarkable? Is Byron Donalds remarkable? Is Clarence Thomas remarkable? They'll never have a street, a library, or have a stamp. Their whole reason for existing is because they're amenable, they're obedient. Now, Colin Powell, remarkable person.
Colin Powell.
But at the end of the day, Colin Powell left because he's like, these people are not.
Condoleezza Rice?
A remarkable person.
There we go.
But
another Republican.
At the end of the day, she's silent when it matters.
Ben Carson?
Not a remarkable man. Listen, I'm sure he's a bright man, but I mean, there had to be a neurosurgeon. Like this dude right there, they think that there had to be a brain surgeon that just was able to pass the test. Is he a remarkable human being? Why would you put a brain surgeon in charge of HUD? Why was he not the Surgeon General?
Shaquille O'Neal is a Republican.
Huh?
He supported Trump. Shaq.
Of course.
I think he's remarkable.
I think he's a remarkable athlete.
Remarkable businessman.
I think he's a remarkable businessman. But I think that at a certain point, black athletes are taken away from their communities and they're told how special they are. They never really bear the brunt. And then when they come back, they've been raised by these people who told them how special they are. And they saying, look how you did this. They could do it too. Because black people, one thing about us, we're always gauged by the exception, not the rule. Now, and I said this before, a rose can go through concrete. That doesn't make it fertile ground. And men like that think that because they did it, you should too. That's why great players make shitty coaches.
Sometimes.
A lot of times.
Jason Kidd.
He didn't win yet. He didn't win a championship yet. Larry Bird was a coach. He didn't win a championship.
Larry Bird.
Magic Johnson coached for a while. He didn't win a championship.
Johnson. Who was the Knicks? The Lakers coach back in the day.
Who?
He was the assistant coach.
Jerry West didn't win.
Not Jerry West. He went on to do the white guy. What's his name?
Phil Jack.
Well, Phil Jackson was a former NBA player.
Not a great
NBA player.
Pat Riley.
Pat Riley. There we go.
Not a great NBA.
Not a great NBA player. Okay. All right. You win. You win.
No.